Okay, welcome back to the Spubhi. And last time, if you remember, we came to know how to create an application, how to create a flow, and how to create a webhook. Now, this is the time to learn how to create a scheduler, which runs for every 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So you can choose the frequency of the scheduler in whatever the way it works. You need, you can configure accordingly. So let's begin to see how to create a scheduler in Spooby. So last time we created a application called create video. So now let's use the same application, and if I go inside this application, right, there are multiple flows which already configured. So for the scheduler, I will create a new flow for now, and let's see how it goes. So I'm creating a new flow called scheduler, and I'm creating the flow. So what it will give is that it will give the flow with the start option. So if you click on the start, you can see, if you remember in last time when you select the webhook, we configured the webhook. This time you have to configure the timer. So you have two options to configure the scheduler. So you can pass to run every 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. So you can enter the seconds. Minimum is 1 second, and you can configure your scheduler, how many seconds it has to run, and how many seconds, after how many seconds you can configure the data. So okay, and yeah, and let's try to configure. So right now I'm configuring the 15 seconds scheduler, and let's see. And after that, after scheduler, so I'm configuring the logging mechanism. Okay, just I'm connecting these two. So in log, I'm configuring the current time, at what time it is passing. Okay, and the right now I'm using scheduler, right? So I will use scheduler data with timer, which configured for 15 seconds. Okay, so now if you just close it and if you just save it, right, you can able to see the logs. uh, with it will run for every 15 seconds and log this message, and you can observe the same in logs, in Spooby log. So let's see how to see this log message. Okay, I'm saving the flow. Now I am just using different, uh, here it is my code. So just I'm opening a different browser, a different window to check the logs. Okay, yes, if you go to log monitoring, this is the application, right? So if you see, I think there is some issue. I think no, there is no issue. So if you see, right, we are logging with the current timing. If you see, this is 10:53, and scheduler data with timer which configured for 15 seconds. So we are configuring it for every 15 seconds. Okay, so let's see. This is only written it only once. So if you remember, just keep remember this 10:53:47. This is the time which it ran. So just refresh the logs. Yeah, there is too many logs. Just refresh the logs and see. If you remember, right, 10:53:47. Oh, too many logs. Okay, this is where it ran when we started, when we had seen in the scheduler timer which configured for 15 seconds, right? So I think there is some other schedulers also running in the same application which configured for testing. Okay, uh, this is the way we can configure the timer. If you see, right, 10:53:47, and this is 10:54:02, scheduler data with timer which configured for 15 seconds. So it is running. If you, this is 54:02 and this is 54:17. So scheduler data with timer which configured for 15 seconds. Okay, so it runs for every 15 seconds. I think this is a different flow. So yeah, it is running, but you can see this is running for every 15 seconds. Now if you want to see, if you want to change the timer interval, right, so just 20 seconds. Okay, now just to understand it, it changed to 20 seconds. Just update the logger and save the flow. If you see now, right, uh, okay, starting flow, I think it did not run it data with 15 seconds. After that it didn't run, just it loaded the flow. If you see it, right, so just I will reload the logs. Okay, scheduler data with 20 seconds. So that's how you can configure. And even if you want to configure instead of the seconds way, right, you can configure, if you see here there is a cron button. So in you can configure for cron expression also. So if you even don't know how to get the configuration, so suppose if you see, right, cron expression for every 15 seconds, if you run it, you can get it. If you open the first link itself, you will get the that cron copy. Okay, so just if you just copy this and just if you paste it, this is 15 seconds, right, so I am running it for 40 seconds. Okay, going to run for 40 seconds, and this is for, I will update it to 40 seconds. So just save it and observe the logs. You can see that particular log is running for every 40 seconds. So let's see in the logs. It should have been run. If you see, right, our flow got reloaded with 40 seconds with the cron job and with the 40 seconds of cron expression. So as of now, uh, no, it did not. I think it ran before itself. So let's see in 20 seconds again. Yeah, if you see it, right, this is what happens. Timer which configured for 40 seconds. So if you see, this is how we can configure the schedulers, and we can use the configurations depending on what we are doing in the flow and application. You can allocate those much memory and CPU. You can learn going forward, but you can run as many as schedulers in a single application, and each flow contains only one scheduler. So in flow you can configure anything that is needed for that particular application. Thanks for the listening, and we can continue in the next session. Thank you.